Hi everyone, I'm Viddy and welcome to my home studio. This practice, it's all about the breath. I don't know how you've been doing, but for me, hay fever season has been quite intense. And for the last couple of days, I've been having some trouble catching my breath. And I thought I'm probably not the only one. So that's why this week, the YouTube video is all about the breath. I wanted to start in a seat. We're going to start moving about halfway through the video, but just take a moment to make yourselves comfortable. And I'm just making myself a little bit more comfortable. I'm sitting on a blanket because I prefer having my sitting bones slightly elevated, which makes it easier for me to relax my legs. You choose you. So if you want to start seated in a chair or on your couch, or maybe you want to start standing, that is all fine as long as you make sure that you are comfortable. And then once you settle in, just take a few seconds here to check. Make sure that everything is the best that it possibly can be. And then allow the stillness to slowly settle in. One of my favorite teachers says the stillness is always already there. All we need to do is create space and allow it to present itself. So as we start settling in, notice how you're feeling. Notice any tension that you might be holding on to. And maybe use this time to focus on why you stepped on your mat today. What made you choose this video? Maybe it was completely random. Maybe the fact that it's all about the breath spoke to you. So give yourself a second here to find your intention, or maybe not even intention, but find your reason for stepping on the mat today, or on your chair, or wherever you found yourself opening this video. And then we'll start by observing the natural breath, the breath exactly as it is without you consciously doing anything. Now, as soon as I say that, your breath will probably start changing. Because as soon as we bring our attention to something, it is so human and so normal to actually start influencing it. So if that happens, be okay with that. It is fine. But simply notice your breath, the quality, the feeling, the sound, anything that you might notice about your breath. And then notice also all the parts of your body affected by your breath. Can you feel the breath influence your rib cage? Can you maybe even feel the breath in the back of your throat, in one of your nostrils, or maybe both? And then we'll bring the hands very gently to the sides of the rib cage. So the fingertips point forward, and we're really going to the side. So not here, not all the way in the back, but really just allowing the palms of the hands to just gently touch the rib cage. So no need to push, just finding that contact, and see if it's possible for you to relax your shoulders here. You might have a different length arm, so it might look differently for you, but mostly what we're trying to find is those side parts of the rib cage. And then Allow your next inhale to travel in the direction of both the palms of your hands. And then exhaling gently everything out through the nose, finding your own rhythm. Now, all throughout this practice, I'm going to ask you to not fill yourself up as much as you can, but more go maybe to 70, 80% of your lung capacity. And just breathe there. There is no contest. We're not trying to see who can inhale the most. We're trying to find a comfortable breath. So just keep breathing into the hands, into the palms of your hands. And see if you can really notice the ribcage expanding as you inhale. I've said it many times. I'm probably going to say it a lot more. Everywhere where there are ribs, there are lungs. And when you look at the rib cage, it's almost like it's the bars of a jail that are actually there to protect the lungs. But luckily for us, these bars are allowed to move. They can expand as we inhale, and they can contract as we exhale. So just play a little bit with the amount of space you can create in your rib cage. Now, if your shoulders are getting tired, maybe just take one more breath here. And then allow the hands to just come back to the legs or knees, but this time with the palms open. And see if you can keep breathing in that direction. Maybe still visualizing the palms of your hands there. And if you're familiar with it, you can move into ocean breath or Ujjayi breath, where you create a little bit of a restriction at the back of your throat. But only if this is possible while you're still focusing on the rib cage. If not, then just make the breath sound and travel naturally, but keep focusing on expanding the rib cage on each inhale. We're going to move the hands to the rhythm of our breath. And we'll start gently just by allowing the palms to stay open as the hands lift up on your inhale. And then allow them to turn around and as if you're stroking something right in front of you, exhale. Flip the palms open, inhaling. Exhaling, stroke it down. Now point the fingertips down, inhaling. Exhaling. Find your own rhythm. If your breath is the same as mine, lovely. If yours is different, follow your own breath. But couple the movement to the breath. Inhaling, you go up. Exhaling, you go down. Maybe close your eyes so you can really, truly focus on your own breath. We'll do one more full set. And on your last exhale, allow the palms to rest on your knees. And take a few normal breaths. So without steering it, without consciously moving the breath. Just allow it to flow naturally. Notice how you feel, and probably you already notice a shift inside in your energy, in your brain, monkey brain, as we've just been focusing on the breath for a few minutes. So now we're going to expand the movement. We're going to bring the hands in front of our heart with the fingertips touching. Maybe it's just the middle finger, almost as if you're awkwardly embracing someone, because I don't think you actually really embrace anyone like this. So keeping the elbows at shoulder height, maybe one fingertip touching, and then just see if you can maybe slide the shoulder blades down. Don't do this, but allow the shoulder blades to slide down. Keeping a nice length in the spine. And then we go again, following your own breath as you inhale, hands open. Following your own breath. Do one full more round wherever you are. Bring the palms down, palms are open, back of the hands rest on your legs. Return to a normal breath. Relax the shoulders. And then we'll add one more movement with the arms before we continue on. And we'll start by just allowing the arms to go all the way up as we inhale. Just gently, no tension needed. And then as we come here, we allow the hands to go a little bit wider than the shoulders. Hands are soft. Allow the shoulder blades to slide down. It's the Prana Mudra. And we'll just stay here for a full inhale and exhale. And now we're going to move down on the next exhale. So inhale gently. Exhaling, bringing the hands in front of the face and then all the way down. Gently touch the ground. Inhaling, coming up and open. The head can follow the movement of the hands. Allowing the chin to gently lift as we inhale. And slowly move down towards your chest as you exhale. We'll just do two more. Take your time. Stay here. Allow the hands to come into your lap. Relax the fingers, keeping the head gently bowing, chin close to your chest. Soften the shoulders. Notice how you feel. Lovely. We're going to come onto hands and knees. So if hands and knees is not comfortable for you, you can come into a seated cat-cow and stay where you are. Otherwise, move on to hands and knees. And just remember, if your floor is really hard, you can always use the blanket that we had underneath our knees or underneath our seat, underneath our knees to just soften here. Tops of the feet can be down or curled in. That's all up to you. Spread the fingers wide. Take a moment to really situate yourself. And then on your inhale, we'll tilt the pelvic bone. Allow the tailbone to come up and then roll the shoulder blades together and then open your heart space. Exhaling, tailbone starts the movement, tilting the pelvic bone, rounding your spine, allowing the head to become heavy on your exhale. Follow your own breath, noticing the movement in the spine, but always, always allowing the breath to lead. Do one full more set of inhaling deeply. And exhaling your way into cat. And then coming into neutral, place your hands a little bit more to the front end of your mat. Straightening the arms out, curl the toes in. Take your time as you make your way up to downward facing dog. Now move as slowly as you can and maybe focus on the breath on your way there as well. So inhaling, allowing the ribcage to expand as the hips lift. Exhaling as you allow the heels to become heavier. Notice the breath. Inhale all the way to the back of the ribcage. Exhaling everything out. Soft shake in the head, relax your neck. One last full cycle of breath here. Exhaling everything out. And then walk the hands gently towards your legs, coming into a forward fold at the end of your yoga mat. Maybe take this time to just put aside the blanket for now. And then we're going to soften the upper body. And I'm going to move to the center of my mat so you can see a little bit better. Feet are hip distance apart, relaxing the shoulders, and then maybe even bending your knees a little bit deeper, finding comfort in the pose. Inhaling deeply, expand the ribcage. Exhaling, release tension. Push the feet firmly into the ground. Allow the arms to be heavy. And then from the tailbone up, gently, vertebrae by vertebrae, come up. Take all the time you need. Just allowing the body to slowly rise. And then once the back is all the way rolled up, gently lift your chin to allow length in your neck as well. And then allow the breath to move without thinking, without steering it. Make any adjustments that you might want to make. And then we'll allow the hands to just relax. Arms are heavy alongside the body, creating that little bit of extra length in your spine. And then we go again. We'll start with opening the palms towards the ceiling as the fingertips come forward, and then just lift gently, inhaling. Exhaling as if you're stroking something right in front of you. Palms open towards the ceiling. Inhale. Stroke it down. Now fingertips point down. Little stretch in the wrist as you inhale. Flexing the hands, exhaling. Lovely. Do one more, inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale, bring the fingertips together in front of the heart. Elbows are wide. Exhaling, relax the shoulder blades down. Inhale, open. Exhale, gather all the energy and breath back out. Inhaling. Exhaling. Last one. Inhaling. Exhaling. Lovely. Inhaling, lift the arms up. Exhaling, relax the shoulder blades down. Open the arms a little bit more. Beautiful. Inhaling, gently lift the chin ever so lightly. Exhaling, bringing the hands down. Chin comes down towards your chest. Inhaling, opening. Exhaling. Last time, inhaling. Exhaling. Relax the arms, relax the fingers. Just notice how you feel. Release control or the illusion of control over your breath. Beautiful. Now we're going to step our feet a little bit wider. Toes are pointing out, and we'll first create that length again, that conscious length in your spine. Taking a moment to really situate yourself. Notice if you're comfortable, make adjustments where needed. Now we'll start with the hands gently in front of the body, palms open. We're going to move from side to side. So as you bend your right knee, bring the hands towards the right. Exhaling, move to center and then all the way through the other side. As you inhale, reach a little bit farther. Exhaling back to center, both knees bend and then all the way to the other side. Stretch both legs. Hands come in front of the heart. Elbows are wide. Inhaling, open your arms, bend the right knee. Exhaling, fingertips come together, stretch the legs. You've guessed it, we're going in the opposite direction. Open as you inhale. Do a few more. Follow your own breath. And once you've done both sides, equal amounts of time, just stay here. Fingertips gently touching, elbows out. Slide the shoulder blades down. And just take a few more breaths here, consciously moving the breath in and out. The arms come too heavy. The arms become too heavy. Feel free to allow the hands to rest on your hips. Just take a few more breaths. Lovely. Hands come down. Relax the shoulders, relax your face. Feet stay wide for just a moment. And then as we inhale, we'll bring the arms sideways unless you have shoulder pain or maybe an impingement, then don't go sideways, but bring the arms out almost shaped like a V. So you work with your shoulders here. Don't make the shoulders work with your brain. Do it the other way around. So as we inhale, we're going to come into that Prana Mudra. Inhaling. Exhaling, gently bringing it together and into our body, this time into the belly. Expand the ribcage every inhale. Last time, deep inhale here. Gather everything, bring your hands to your belly and rest there. Relax the shoulders, relax your face. Relax and allow the breath to move freely. Now we'll keep the hands on our belly and we'll just slowly start moving the legs. So we'll make that same move as we did before, bending one knee. Do both sides 2 times. And last move is going to be a little bit bigger. Inhaling again, bring the arms sideways and all the way up. Exhaling as the hands push down, the body follows. Forward fold. Inhaling, stretching the arms out to the sides, coming all the way up. One last full cycle. Stay in your forward fold. Relax the shoulders. Relax the neck. Give a soft shake at the head. Bring the hands to your hips. Create length in your spine as you come to a halfway lift. Curl the shoulder blades closer together. Stay here for one full cycle of breath. Inhaling. Exhaling everything out. And then as you inhale, come all the way up. Taking your time. There's no rush. Get the hair out of your face if needed. Relax the shoulder blades down. And then heel toe the feet together until they're at hip distance. And then we'll bring the palms together in front of your heart. We'll expand our rib cage one more time. Take a nice slow inhale here. Exhale, we bow. Thank you for joining this moving pranayama, this moving breath. I hope you are well. Namaste.